So, go like that, go like that, that, oh. All right. Like that. Hello, hello, hello. Just give me a second. I am popping out all the chats that I need. And getting everything set up the way that I want it to be. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Good to know that already glitched. Wonderful. How you doing, Johnny? I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's interesting. Why are you not acting properly? All right. Anyways, hello, Johnny. Hello. Doing well. Yeah, Johnny, I got that. What's up, Waves? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, I got that, Johnny. So today, fantastic. I love to hear that. So the other day we finished up this build. So today we are not going to actually do the interior. I'm going to do that off stream. Probably tomorrow with my day off. And then today, what we're actually going to be doing. What's up, Midnight? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Howdy, Oka. How is it going? Actually put one last up. How long did it take to make all this? It actually didn't take that long. So a lot of this stuff has been over the last 5 months. It's like the tower, all that stuff, like 2-3 hour streams at a time. So, and then some of this has been here for a while. So, but I've had this world for 6 years now. All right. Hello, Emery. Hello. Nice to meet you. So, today we are going to actually work on putting in a super smelter. Now, why is that a good thing? Did you pay BC because you need to pay? What you on about, Paul? So today we're going to be working on a super smelter. So that's actually going to be down in this area. I'm going to probably silence the carts just because that'll make everything a lot nicer. And then we need to route everything to our output chest. You have a world just like this. Just like it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, then we need to route everything to this output chest right here, which will be pretty simple because it will just be a water stream that comes up and dumps into there. So, but yeah, we're going to do a couple of different designs and have it kind of feed into both of them just to see what works better. Bro, what's up, Johnny? Johnny, what's up? Can I join lounge? No. I'm in the middle of a stream, Johnny. I'm in the middle of a stream. But yeah, so we're going to clear out all of this dirt. Oh, Johnny. We're going to clear out all this dirt. Obviously, we can't go too far over because otherwise we'll be into this build. But we should have enough space here that we can actually do our super smelter here. And then we will actually also do a kelp farm while we're at it. So. But yeah, the kelp farm will feed into the super smelter and we'll get dried kelp out of it. And then whatever excess we get, we'll go. I'm not exactly sure what we'll do with it, but we'll do something with it. So. But we'll do something with it. I know that for sure. What's up, Lucas? How you doing? So, got like this. Okay, sound fun. Oh, yes. But we'll do the super smelter. There's a couple of different designs. We'll see what works best. I know we talked about doing basils, and I looked at basils, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to work. But yeah. What all games do I play? I stream Minecraft and only Minecraft. I do play other games, like I'll play like Apex. And I'll play a couple of kind of more tower defense games. Strategy games. Command and Conquer, Age of Empires, stuff like that. So, what's your question, Omar? If it's, do I let other people play on this world? The answer is no. Yeah. So, you know what also is amazing? I have sounds on constantly for like friendly mobs, and I never get annoyed with it. I never get annoyed with it, and I don't know why. But it's just like something I've never gotten annoyed with, so. Woo. So, briquette. Omar, what's your question? Pretty dark on the screen. What am I currently making? I am making a super smelter and then also a dried kelp farm or a kelp farm. So they'll go hand in hand. So I'll get dried kelp blocks, which will feed the super smelter, and then I will also get dried kelp blocks out up there. So it'll all work together, which will make it really, really nice. So yeah. I am huge on the it feeds itself. So the more automated it is, the better. But yeah, so basically what we need to do is we need to map out how many how many smelters we're going to have, how they're going to be fed, and how we're going to get the kelp actually into it. So yeah, we're going to need to figure that out. It shouldn't be too hard. The biggest thing is I want the smelter to be over here, and I want the output for all the excess dried kelp blocks over here. So that's going to be the hardest thing, is how do we get it where the excess kelp blocks are actually... Actually, if I just did an extra hopper at the end, it'll just eventually pull everything out. So, but yeah. All right. So, this should be enough space. So we'll go grab everything that we need. I also need to put out a poll about what do people like watching on stream more. Do they like seeing builds on stream, or do they like seeing redstone contraptions? Because I like both of them. Yeah, Lucas, I like this world a lot. So I actually need to finish setting up this area because it's not fully set up. And I said I would, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So I'm going to throw that in there. So we're going to need kelp. I probably should have kept the... How long did it take to make all of it? I've had this world for 6 years now. So I've had it for a while. What's the push limit? Is it 6? What's up, Will? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Is the push limit 6? I feel like it is. Yeah, it took me about... Or I've had this world for about 6 years now. What's up, Pink? How you doing? Oh, gonna grab that bucket. Gonna grab those guys because I know I'm gonna need them. And grab as much of that as I can. Perfect. Heaters just in case. That should be all the redstone that we need. I'm actually going to throw this all in here and actually use my redstone chest. Like a good boy. So. Then we're going to go grab some dirt. We got to grab cobblestone. I'll make that just right into furnaces. I think what we're going to do is we are going to make 16 furnaces. So we'll have 16 furnaces. I'm almost wondering if I have 2 sets going. You know what I mean? So like one set will have the dried kelp in it. Or the kelp going in it. And then the dried kelp will... Half will feed... What do I need the dried kelp. Alright, dried kelp. The dried kelp block I will use somewhere, somehow, possibly in building. So I want to have a feed going up, which means I will need 2 auto crafters because I'll have one side feeding out one way and one side feeding out the other way. All right, I think we're getting this. I need all of the hoppers in my inventory because this is going to be very hopper intensive. It's going to be very, very hopper intensive. And I don't know where I put my hoppers. There they are. I found my hoppers. I'm going to grab this just to be safe. And then all right. I don't want to overdo it on the iron. I need just what I need. I need just what I need. So. We'll throw that in there. Throw this in here. Throw those guys in there because that is way too much anyways. All right. Don't have any kelp here, but I do have another water bucket, which is nice. I'll be able to make an infinite source down there right away. And I do need chests, just basic chests. And then we got the auto crafters. I know exactly where those are. No, I don't need any of that because if I do this properly, no, I will need that. No, I won't. Because I'm building its own separate system. That means we'll be able to get it to pop out properly. All right. So, I actually don't need slime blocks. Do I? I need signs, though. I do need a lot of signs. I am going to have to somehow get this iron golem to murk those two guys. We don't talk about that. So there's my crafters. Grab those signs because we're going to need that. I also need a lot of glass. Yo, what's up, Epic? How you doing? Now, where did I put my kelp? My kelp. My kelp. Where's my diet Dr. Kelp? All right. But yeah. So, glass. Glass. We need glass. Now, the reason why we're going to do this all in the same breath is because that will just make it so much easier operating our system. Because once we get enough built up of the dried kelp, it'll auto-feed itself. Which will be really nice. What am I in here for? Glass. Oh, that's tough. All right, that should be enough glass. What's up, DM? How you doing? All right, tough. You can go right there. You can play Java now. Let's go. What do I mean I'm quitting? I mean I'm quitting to become a blacksmith. That's why we're building a super smelter today. That's why we're building a super smelter today. Read between the lines. I wasn't live April Fool's Day. I wasn't live for April Fool's Day. It has like a red internet thing on it. Is it because I'm live? No, I know quit game. I know quit game. I'm having like I am genuinely having some of the most fun in Minecraft I've had in a very long time. So, yeah, I'm not quitting anytime soon. You can't get rid of me that easily. So, Claire? How are you doing, Claire? How you doing? So what we're gonna do, so everything that needs to go in the super smelter to get smelted is gonna need to be up here. I think what we'll do first is like we'll drop down our hopper line. So what I'll do is I'll just line myself up here. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You're right. You're all good, Epic. You're all good. So it appears you have decided not to go out for a drive then. So what I want to do here is I actually want to... We're going to make an 4x4 of furnaces. This is kind of low-key inconvenient. So we're going to go this. Go like that. Oh, you know how I'm doing already. You already know how I'm doing. I'm doing well. You already know how I'm doing. So, what I will do is we're going to go like that. You already know how I'm doing. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I have a redstone block in here. I don't. Ugh. Yes, Fox Run, I am. I'm doing a variation of it, yeah, but yes. I want to see how it works. So, yeah. Um. Well, Claire, I'm busy. I really don't have the space for an in-person audience. So, I can't really... I do need to drop this down one. If I don't, it's going to make a mess. If I go like that, and then... Actually, what's up, Daniel? Oh, nothing, Daniel. Don't worry about it. Oh no, not scooters being closed. Oh no. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I know I am. Yeah, because this isn't supposed to be here. Yep. Yeah, boys. Super magic powers. Yes, that's exactly how I'm supposed to do it. Is exactly how I'm supposed to do it. I straight up just did this one layer too low, though. So, go like this. What? No! Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes I just don't think. I just struggle to think sometimes. How you doing, Rice Bowl? Super magic powers is the correct way to describe what I need to do here, so we'll go like this, like this. I'll pull out the stone, go like that. Go like this. Grab another bit of stone. I need more stone than that. Oh my gosh. I need more stone than that. You know, the great thing about not really caring what this looks like underneath here is I can just go grab more stone. So, I don't need to worry about building blocks. The environment around me is my building block. So, I'm actually going to attach 3 to this one, just because we're going to have a bit more space to cover. So, but how this all will work, I'll put that like that. And I'll go up one like so. Have this up. Welcome back, Epic. Hello, Wispy. How you doing? Wispy, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, what about my book, Epic? Alright, so I don't actually need to drop this down then. I can actually go like this. Ah. Hello, Claire on the other one. Right. So the issue is I don't know exactly where this needs to come up. I didn't plan that far ahead. So, but there. Now we are. Now we know exactly where it needs to come up. Now we know exactly. You know, I really think I can use the glass as building blocks. especially in this instance, I am going to need to do this. I'm actually going to just go all the way up with this right away. Because... Oh, yeah. Oi, 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 oi. Epic, if you keep reading, you'll figure it out. Alright, so... Now... Go to dish. Go to dish. Like that. So there is a red side. His internet thing. And it's got left. You know what it is. What? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Fox. Unless if it's just, is it around my profile picture? Because if that's the case, then that would be that I am live. Yeah, Epic, you haven't read far enough in. It's in the next, like, few chapters, so. I need soul sand. Shoshen. Stock outside. You have no idea what you're watching, but just here for it. Oh no, is this? Oh. Who invited you guys? Who invited you guys? Nobody invited you guys. I'm just here for the vibes. You see right there, those were zombies, and they don't like villagers, so they don't like villagers, so we don't like zombies. I actually just watched World War Z today. That was a fun one. I like World War Z. I don't know why. Like, I know it's like way different than the book. As somebody who doesn't read, like, it was a really good movie. What was I coming for? I was coming for Shellshed. You're all good, Epic. You're all good. I only need one of you guys. Yeah. I'm probably going to need more of you guys, honestly, now that I think about it, but yeah. So, what's up, Lay? What's up, Lay? Liam? How you doing? You know, some of you guys got really interesting names. That really hurt my brain. Friend kept spam calling in you? Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to pull that out for now, just so that I have it. We're working on the first super smelters. Don't need that. Don't need that either. We can put some of this glass away. We'll grab this. And we'll put the soul sand in. I'm actually going to break one of these so I can go like this. Put our dispenser like this. We will take one of these stone, go here with it. Then we'll take our comparator coming out this way into a piece of stone. Redstone, another piece of stone. I am so happy that I finally realized how to do this. What's wow? Is it the builds? Is it the builds? Oh. Yeah, this is Appa. Appa's my happy gas that I fly. No. What? Oh, that is showing that I am live. Fox Run. That's showing that I am right. Right. Or I am live. But yeah, so this is my happy guest. His name is Appa. And we fly around whenever we need to do stuff like on the side of those. Or the side of that tower. Yeah, he makes it really easy to do that stuff. I actually need hoppers. We're gonna go like that. So that way, everything runs out. But it's there 24/7. How do you know? Yes, but Appa flies because he's a guest. He's a guest. Guest fly. This is an iron golem, and because of him, I can't kill this villager who is in my way. Sometimes it's hard being a nice person. All right. Yes, he is a happy guest because he's here in the overworld. If he was over in the Nether Badlands, he'd be angry. But he was born here, so he's not angry. Is there a way for me to silence these guys? Let me throw in one more powered rail here. You don't understand. Been there since last Thursday? What? Hi. Are you slowing down? I don't like that it's slowing down. Because if it's slowing down, your last brain's. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no. Some things are for the Minecrafters to know. And some things are for everybody to know. So if I go like this, it'll do that. Take our kelp. Go like this. Who's the frog in the back? What do you mean the frog? Like the noises? Those are all villagers who have wandered their way back here. So they've all wandered back there. Sounds like frogs. Oh, I've never thought about that before. I've never thought of them like that before. So we will do. I am out of carrots. I just realized that I have no more golden carrots. Like, I'm not out of carrots. We all know I'm not out of carrots. New perspectives, yes. You're gonna need to go get more carrots. Which I fear I don't have any in this area. So. Why do you all have rail in you? Hmm. That's what I feared. That's what I feared. Got some of the free. No. This is in game. That was what my fear was. Yeah, it's only picking up 1 or 2 coal at a time. I don't know if I'll be able to do this because it just doesn't drop stuff enough. So. Bro, let me out. You know what? We're not sleeping until that man is gone. Have you refreshed your browser since then? Fox Run? Like, unless if I just permanently have a live stream up that I don't know anything about. That'd be interesting. Okay. Yeah, I will. I do, Wispy, I do. Alright. So. How do you do that? What? Do what? Claire, why did I say Wispy? Oh my gosh. Kudos. Refresh the browser. You know that little thing up in the corner? It'll be up by your back buttons. It'll be up by your back buttons. That's where you do it. I'm just going to call you Wispy. It can go one of two ways. It can go one of two ways. You can be my wisp. It just sounded like I said lisp with a with a lisp. Oh crap. Oh crap. Alright. So, unfortunately, unfortunately, no. Fortunately, I don't think this will work. Yo, what's up, NJ? How you doing? So, here's why I'm saying I don't think this will work. I think this needs 100% fill all the time. And we will have that. We will have that eventually, but we don't have it right now. So, what we need to do is we'll keep this the way that it is. All right, we'll keep this the way that it is. Didn't need to destroy all that railing. But I did anyways. Now I gotta go fish it all out. Gotta go fish it all out. How's it going, Mary? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I gotta go fish it all out. It isn't too hard. I think we got all of it. I think it needs milk. Saying this needs milk? But so what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna go like this. And then we're gonna go like this. And like this. And I need to. Okay, so I'm about to do something that is going to be very, very stupid. Like, it's going to be very, very stupid. So, what I need to do, I actually need to get these to be toppers again. I know there's a way that you can break them apart. I know there's a way you can just break them apart, but I don't know how you're going to do that again. Per new. This is a private server. But since I can't figure that out. No. I can use those. I want to say I can use these. I'm going to grab some more stone here. Pretty much what I need to do is I need to make a system. I can leave this here. I need to make a system that will detect everything. Playing with my sister and placing TNT on her. Gosh. Oh my gosh, Wispy, you will not be allowed. No, Pura, no. This is a private server. And if you ask again, I will time you out. So. Yep. So. I'm doing this correctly. I need to do. I need to go like this. We'll see. We will see. And if I go like this. Da, da, da. Will this work? Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. They're very much so. Trial by arrowing? Trial by fire, I should say. No, that's not detecting it. Lucas, it is going interestingly. No, I know, Claire. It's just it's a streamer thing. I keep everybody's name correct that way. Hmm. What does a detector rail do? You refresh your page? Good, Fox. Good. Welcome back to Redstone. Redstone with Schwunky Kang. What shall you do? What do you mean by that, DM? What do you mean by that? Like, should you conquer the world? Is that what you're wondering? Yeah, I know, right, Fox? All right, we need to look up. All right, have a good time, Claire. Have a good time. All right, we need to look cart. All right. Oh, I need to put down a detector rail. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I see what I did wrong. I can actually make this shorter too, which is wonderful. So what I'll have is detector rail here. Powered rail. Like that. So I'll go get a detector rail. We should have a lot of those. We'll go conquer a Java world and cover it with Doritos. Yes, rate it. Cover it with Doritos. Question. What type of Doritos? All Alright, clear. That'll work. That'll work. What type of Doritos? Are we talking black Doritos? What did I do in my detector rails? I actually made a ton of detector rails. I don't remember what for. But I do know I made a lot of them. Yeah, the good ones. All the Doritos. They're going to be orange. They're going to be black. They're going to be Cool Ranch. All the Doritos. Anybody remember what I did with my detector rails? I know what I did with them. Shaven, this is a private server. So you are not going to get the IP for it. There it is. I only have one here? What do you mean I only have one there? Oh, okay. Wait. Huh. Yeah. It's probably the easiest one of those I've ever had. How do you add a mod to Java? A lot of people actually use stuff like Overwolf and stuff like that to add mods. So I know Overwolf has CurseForge on it, which is what a lot of people wind up using. All right, I'm just going to make detector rails because I don't know what I do with my other ones. Yeah, not the Bedrock Marketplace for that. Java, they're all free. Vector, redstone, iron. And a plate. All right. Goodbye, Will. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Wow, I really dropped that stone. Wonderful. Wonderful. Dude, I love how efficient this thing is. Like, I love how efficient it is having everything flow from the carrot and potato farm into here. But at the same time, oh my gosh. You have so many potatoes. Oh my gosh. You have so many potatoes, guys. We might have made a mistake. Guys, we might have made a mistake. I'm playing Java. I don't know why you'd consider that the drama version, but Willow. I was calling him Will-O-Wisp for so long. Is a create mod? Yeah, that is. If you go into CurseForge, that's like one of the most used ones. So, you meant Java, not drama. Yeah, we're on Java. That did also show a piston, so I don't know what the piston will be for, but I'll figure out eventually. Yeah, stay awesome, be awesome, Will. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Will. But yeah, create mod is also really, really intensive on the PC, so keep that in mind. But yeah, it is. All right, so I apparently threw all my stone away. Not surprising. Okay, what do I not need in my inventory right now? Unfortunately, that's all I don't need. So comparator. All right. Now I need to pause this thing. Up, I stop. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. It would honestly be kind of funny if you could. Just you know, sometimes I wonder about myself. I really do. Hmm. All right. Houston there. Singular redstone touch. So is it pretty much going to be that this blocks it? I said a whole bunch of nonsense. Like a whole bunch of nonsense. I kid you not. You would not believe how much nonsense I just said. Okay, so it's a minecart with hopper. Take it being fully. So interesting. Interesting. So I don't want that per se. So what I will do instead. All right. I don't want it to be where it is like just a certain amount of items to go in. Interesting. Shall I make a thunder screech? Oh my gosh, DM, yes, you should. Now that's some legendary like brain game there, so the fact that you guys know what the thunder screech is amazing. Or did I talk about it? It's less amazing. All right, so you don't. Oh my gosh, you don't? So the thunder screech. Okay, this is incredible. This is incredible. The thunder screech is the thunder screech is a prop plane that the U.S. government built with the intention of it being able to break the sound barrier. So, like, it's a prop driven plane, but they wanted it to break the sound barrier. But in order for them to do that, did I do this? feel like I did this wrong, but I'm not sure if I did this wrong. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It is cool. It is 100% cool and awesome. The downside to it, it created 900 sonic booms a second. Because what would happen is the tips of the wing or the tips of the prop would spin faster than the speed of sound, but then would be pulled out of the speed of sound by the bottom sides of the prop. By the parts of the prop that were closer to the center. Well, no, actually, yeah, no. Yeah, that's exactly how it would work. So they'd be pulled back to slower than the speed of sound, and then go faster than the speed of sound, then go slower than the speed of sound, and just constantly, repeatedly break the sound barrier. It put somebody in the hospital that was a part of the ground crew because of the amount of concussions they got hit with because they got too close to it while the prop was spinning at like max speed. There was a town 50 miles away from the airbase that was getting tested at that was complaining to the government going, "What are you doing?" It would fly over places and break windows. It was interesting to say the least. But I need iron because I need to make a hopper minecart. Yeah, it was totally awesome, but like 100%. 100% terrible. 100%. Our government probably didn't need to waste money on that. We could have all probably guessed what was going to happen. But yeah, it was a crazy, crazy device. You have Java 26.1.1. Is that the interesting? Interesting. Hmm. But if we go down here, ish, like that. Throw in this right here like so. Then if I throw in that much. Okay, so it did load. I do need to speed this up initially. Hmm. So what I need to know if all 8 of these in does. Okay. So this will work. This will work. Good news, everybody. It all works properly. Oh, wait a second. Why? Oh, because you're not powered anymore. Yeah. All right. So if I power that like that. So that one had 2 in it, which is a slight problem. Which is a slight problem. What's up, Basil? Basil. This is very similar to what you did, but it's not exact. We ran into a few design issues that really won't fit my application of it with how it loads and everything, and I think you might be using a slightly different version. So, have I heard of Hightail? I have heard of Hightail, and I've tried it, and the best way. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch the Imp and Skids podcast. I would. Their latest episode, they had a guest on, and the guest described it perfectly. It was it was the feeling I got was I can just play Minecraft. Like that was the feeling that I got playing it was I can just go play Minecraft. So yeah. Create mod supports 26 or 20.1.1. Yeah, DM, if you own Java, you can actually. Okay, so that's not good. That's not good. If you own Java, you can get all the previous versions. You can get all the previous versions and actually use the version that works best. If that makes sense at all. Okay, so it's only putting out one. So this gets overpowered almost right away. So if I go out just a hair more. Just a hair more. Yeah. Replayed Hightail? Yeah. It's one of those that, like, I just... Or yeah, it's really like... It's a Minecraft light experience for me, so... And I really don't want that out of a game. Like, if I want Minecraft, I'm gonna play Minecraft, so... If I do that... The reason why I'm doing this now is because I want to make sure that I can actually fill this up with enough items in it where all right, so let's move it up one. So this way I don't need to figure it out later with if I go like this. Okay, so 39 does it. 7 won't, which is actually perfect. I need to know if it will go with 8 or if what number it'll go with. So this top layer, I actually am totally okay with it pretty much going whenever. This one can go, we can put this back to the way it was. It will be okay. Because I need it to go all constantly. The next one, though, the one for this guy, we will want it where it actually fills up. At least to 8. So that's why I need to make sure that this is going when it gets to 8. Instead of just... Now, what is the number? It's not that. Okay, so it's 23 is the number currently. 23 is currently the number. That's with 3 away. What if... like this? Of course, I dropped you down all the way there. That goes with 8. Okay, so that's right back to where we were. So that means we will need to go with 3, and then, yeah. That's okay. That's what we needed to know. I could have left this alone. Because that's actually exactly what I want for this layer. Yeah, so grab the code, grab the code, grab the code. Your version wasn't that complicated. I know your version isn't that complicated. The issue I was running into with your version, Basil, like I did your version, I kid you not, and Fox can attest to this. We had this set up like your version before. And it took, the issue was that it was filling this furnace and this furnace. It wasn't filling any of the other furnaces. And I don't necessarily want this to be a constant, needs to be fully filled system. So especially here on the top, like when I come in and I put just like 32 items in, I need this to go and it to drop into all the hoppers. So yeah. Will I stream tomorrow? I probably will. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But no, I will be streaming tomorrow. Like, not a we'll see. Like, I will be streaming tomorrow. So your leg was my main issue, but it might have just been my school PC. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's just one of those things where like I need to make sure that this is running, or I just want to make sure this is running at peak efficiency. So, I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm gonna go back a bit like this, like that. Oh, you pain in the butt. All right. So that will be good there like that. Perfect. Ah, I didn't even put any of this stuff in. I'm ingenious. I'm a genius. Did I really only grab one piston? Did I really only grab one piston hopper cart? I think I did. I think I did. I did. I am a genius. I am a genius. You play Roblox and Minecraft at the same time, but you don't like the brain rot in Roblox, then why play Roblox? Excuse me, sir. You don't know anything Redstone? I don't either. Like, I learn all of what you guys see. Like, I very rarely come up with stuff, but like, the one thing that I can think of recently that I came up with is the sorry, little one. The one thing I can think of that I came up with recently is the unloader. Or is the overflow system. That's the only thing where I've like, okay, yeah. I developed that. Like, I tell you what, she's a little crazy. I kind of like it. Yo. Yo. Hi. So we come over here. We find where we put our pistons. Wonderful. Oh, we're gonna grab a couple more pistons because obviously we're gonna run out of them. Don't know why. Is that really how? Yes, it is. Box run, attached for me, attached for me. I did build basils. Did originally build basils. Hopper or system, right? Yeah. I need you to back me up on this. This is where it's gonna really, really hurt. I snuck down. Bedrock skeletons are snipers. And have you ever considered you just don't know how to juke? Yeah, see? See? Alright, so alright. So got one coming off there. What's up, Johnny? One coming off there, comparator. Aye. I actually do need to remove all this because, like... Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear that? I'm sorry if you did. I genuinely am. I tried to mute, but my mic was sideways. Oh. That felt so weird. All right. That 1, 2, 3, 4. Did hear that, is what you're saying. You did hear that. Wonderful. I'm so happy. Thank you, DM. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so if I have this set up correctly, it's not going to go with 9, but it will go with like 22, 23, something like that. So that's good. That's good. That is good. That is very, very good. So what I will do is I will pull up as much coal as I can. And we will send that all to get loaded. I can actually leave the stone in there. But yeah, so that will actually start storing up like that, which is actually incredible. It's incredible. Wonderful. And then if I go over here, what we should have, when I put that in, the one issue I'm going to run into is if that thing loads up fast enough. Which I don't know if it will. But nevertheless, it's quite alright. Just need to make sure that all these lit up. These last two did not. Interesting. Okay, so that's probably just because I put in an odd number. So if I extended that one, I could have it where it's like, okay. Jeez. I might extend that one just so that way the hopper will actually go with every single one. I might do that. So, but if I go like this, because what's going to happen is this is going to go way too early on the first one. But it will actually like pick up properly on the second. Yeah. So it'll actually kind of pick up at the end, which isn't. I'm going to increase it one. I'm going to increase it one and just have a rule where I never put less than 16 into the system, just because I want it where this does fill up completely. So like it will fill up with enough stuff to go through. Is there a way that I can artificially... If I do this, can I decrease that limit? I don't think I can, but... What it should be right now... It should be 14 minus 11, which should be a signal strength of 3 going into here. So... Oy. I feel like I saw that. Does he call it like a railgun or something? Kraft. I feel like I saw that because I feel like I saw him call it like a railgun. No? I did see a system where they did it where they bounced a whole bunch of arrows off of a piston, and then they used a slime block to shoot it. So that changed something. That changed something. No, that didn't change anything. So I actually go like this. Because I think this should just return the same thing. Yeah. That just returns the same thing. I really need to get that little thing that tells you how strong something is. A signal is. Yeah. So we'll go with this for now, just so that we have to have a build up. So the only issue is if we get to a point. Okay. So here's my issue. So if I put a full stack in, I don't think I'm going to get a full stack out. That's going to be the issue. There's going to be an overflow, which is not ideal. See, now we're just going to sit at 15. I don't really like. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet. I think I'm overthinking it for the sake of overthinking it, and I'm getting a little bit in streamer brain. So... And I think it's good enough with the way that it's working, so... It's good enough the way that's working. So that'll be that. Now... This. Hello, Kate. Hello. What's up, Lukey? How you doing? Luke, how you doing? All right, so we'll go like this. We're gonna do the same thing as what we did here over here. We're gonna, okay, so this is the one that's connected up to the top. This one will be the one that's connected to the kelp farm. So I think I'm just gonna do it on the same plane. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this here. All right, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these going out this direction is actually very, very important. Because what we're actually going to do is we are going to put a crafter in here. I'm going to put a crafter here. And we are going to put... All right, DM, you're all good. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, DM. I need to go cut a hole real quick. I need to go cut a hole. Hello? I didn't need to go cut a hole. Stay awesome, be awesome, DM. All right, wonderful. Wonderful. This isn't confusing at all. I'm not going to lie. If I said that my brain hurt right now, I would be fully telling the truth. I'd be fully telling the truth. All right, so this needs to go back smidgen because this crafter... This crafter actually needs to be right here. So I'm wondering if this is going to work better if I go sideways. Yeah, it will. So if I go like this. No. Ish. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Wonderful. Then all this will go out to here like that. Then this will go like this. Our furnaces. Like so. I don't think this is going to work if I do it like this, actually. Because if I do it like this, they're all going to, like, try to steal the... All right. I got it. I got it. All right, Fox Run, you're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. All right, so we'll go like this. Wonderful. Stay awesome, be awesome. Then like this. Like this. And then up top here. Like that. So this one I will actually be able to do the 3-set system for all of it. Because... yeah, because I'll just make it a lot easier if I do it that way. This one, I think, actually, what I want to do is actually have it where it won't go until I have a significant amount of kelp in the top lane. So like we're gonna need a lot of kelp in here for it to actually go. So yeah, we're gonna go like that. I got that. I fell. All right. That. Okay. Ish. Wonderful. That's actually the exact way that I want that to go. Nope. Do this. Need to do this. Need to do this. So I got like that. Then like this. Right like that. Yep. Yep, I fell in and I can't get up. And then we're going to actually dig out quite a ways here. Like I said, I want this to only go when we have a lot in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I need another hopper cart. You know, I see how this stuff gets really, really out of hand really, really quick. All right, Basil, stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Yes, Patricia, I remember you. How could I not? How you doing, Patricia? Stay awesome, be awesome, Basil. So, you're lucky that the golem is standing guard in here. So we'll go like this. So I got a really bad feeling. How many subscribers do you have on your YouTube? Last I checked, 740. So that was the last I checked. Yeah. I am lucky. So if we go down here, we work our way around. What we're actually going to wind up doing, we're going to expand underneath the roadway here to make our kelp farm. So oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. I love that for me, honestly, I do. Oh, that is incredibly funny. You know why that happened? Because I forgot to put my hopper in. Yo, why do I just have an plank? Yo, what's up, Bestum? How you doing? Good night. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in Bestum. I'm doing good. We are making a super smelter and then also a kelp farm right now. So we got our super smelt, well, kind of our super smelter right there. It's only 8, which isn't a huge amount, but it is enough that I can go put a bunch of stuff in there, come back to it later. So, yeah. So we got that going in there. And now we're doing what will actually make our kelp. And I need to make sure that this allows this to get to a point where it can fill up quite a bit and then go around. So, yeah. But I also need like an override system where like if it detects that there's still stuff in there, like it'll. What's up, Sir Death? How you doing? How you doing? Like if it's still so like okay, so what I need is for this to fill up, and then once it's full, for the system to let it run out before it stops. But I don't know best way to do that is. Patricia, it's just I was literally just consistent. So I'm streaming on a consistent basis. That's all it is. Checking your subscribers is not going to help it. So, how you doing, Sir Death? But yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that really helps. But there are other ways that you can do stuff, so. Because what I think right now, the system that I have in place, this system right here that I have in place right now is okay, Claire. You're all good, Bassam. Think you see a name tag in my world? You do actually. It's Gerald. But there's nobody else on, so. You're still on here? Yeah, I am. I think the issue I'm running into is that it's not long enough. Like, if this is longer, it would run out. Well, for me, Claire, for tonight, it's not going to be for a while. Like, my brain is really locked in on this, so I'm probably going to finish this tonight. So, well, doesn't change so much. It's meant to be like it's a redstone contraption, so it's not going to be flashy. Right, so that's still going. I'm not too sure how long the live stream is going to be. We're going to go until. Am I still live? Yes, that's still live. So that was really weird. My music just stopped. Yeah, Patricia, I'm going to finish up this for sure. Like, I really want to finish this up, so we're going to do that for sure. I need to get a lot more furnaces than what I thought I needed, so. And I'm going to actually get more hoppers as well. So. I'm going to get more hoppers as well. I shouldn't have thrown that in there. All right, Claire, you are all good. You can go pass out. Go pass out. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll be here. I'll be here all night long. So, I'm not sure, Patricia, because yeah, I only really focus on this world. I'm not gonna disappear. I don't even know how to do that. Like that. Then I'm going to make more hoppers because I know I'm going to need more hoppers. I'm probably going to need more hoppers than that. Like, it's just like, I'm going to play the odds. I'm going to need more hoppers than that. I'm going to need a lot more hoppers than that. So, that should be enough hoppers. I don't think I'll need any more dispensers. We'll have enough of this. We'll have enough of that. Yeah, Patricia. All right, Claire, stay awesome, be awesome. Stay awesome, be awesome. I hope you sleep well. Don't forget that you are loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Claire. Yeah, text you in the morning. Yeah, something I came up with when I started streaming. So, so what we will need to do is we will need to adjust this. But that's not the end of the world. Did that? I think I need to drop that down one. I just got stoned through that. No, Patricia, I'm not. I don't really care for PvP. I think I need to drop that down one. Hmm. All right. The comparator in there. Throw that in there. Boom. You know, there are times I really concern myself with how easy it is. Me to build these now. Ah. So, if I actually have all of these loop down. So I need to have 4 guys like this. What's up, Cybercraft? How you doing? How you doing? So, like this. I don't think I needed to do that, but I still feel more comfortable doing that. Okay, so that does go up. Nice, Patricia. Nice. I need to go grab this. He's gone. Quick, close the door before he comes back. And Shan's terrible. And I mean it in the most terrible way. Phones and new iPhones. Riding this way. All right, so take this out a little bit. Friend. Oh, we go like this. Pull this guy out. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Is it too many power rails? Possibly. Do I care? Not in the slightest. I am, however, going to call that good for that. Then make sure we got everything. How much worlds you made in Minecraft? I'm going to guess you probably have made 6 or 8. Because if I do this, you have 135 worlds. Why so many worlds? That's so many worlds. If I do this, so we'll fill up to 23. That'll go. Come back. And it's completely empty. All right. I've never heard of Poppy Playtime. So no, I haven't. 2, 3, 4. Do is we'll then those guys go like that. This. Then boom, 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 boom. You have a mace? Oh my gosh. Not the mace. All right. So if we go like this, we go like this. So that should empty out completely every time. You love your dog in real life? That's nice. That's good to hear. So what we'll do, we'll build this guy off like this. We go like that. that. Like this. That actually lines up perfectly. Goodness me. Goodness me. All right, so this is why we break with our hand. And then if we go this. Do I overdo it on the powered rails? Yes, I 100% do. Do I care? Not in the slightest. We are going to do what I can guarantee will work every single time. And because of that, I'm not sure, Patricia. I'm not sure right now. I think I actually want this to come up here. Hmm. I've fallen and I can't get up. Actually can't get up. I don't know. Oh no, Patricia. Not the combat log. Alright. Nope. You were good. You were good here. You were good here, because then what we'll do is we'll put you here. You here like that. Yep. Then I can go up here. I can go like this. I'm wondering if I just do this here. I think I do. Because I think if I introduce water in spots I don't really need it, it's just going to make it really, really messy. So it's just going to make it really, really meshy if I do that. So what we're going to do, boom, boom, boom. I'll go like that. I'll go like that. Do I have... the rest of my death in this man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wonderful. That one is set up. Boom, boom, boom. Then, so I'm at 16 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Wonderful. So if I put in like that, should power. If I don't, it won't power. Wonderful. Wonderful. You're playing on a mining sim? Nice. We're going to ignore the top part of that. So, all right. So this is set up proper. If I go like this. All right. All right. I am slightly annoyed with myself. Should I have seen that coming? Possibly. Yes. But at the same time, what are we talking about? At the same time, what are we talking about, man? Playoffs? Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? All right, so that's all set up. Like this. Wonderful. I forgot to put the water in. All right. All right, so that is slightly an issue. Only slightly an issue because you see I have this wonderful soul sand right here. Hmm. So we got like that. Kelp. Hmm. All right, we're gonna need to destroy part of the floor in order to get out of here. Wonderful. We're out. We're out. All right. Wonderful. Nice. All right. So That's all set up properly. All right. Get another one of these because I know I'm going to need another one. Yeah. So 3. And if I go like this, I need another. Brain. Wonderful. Nothing in there right now. So, just want to verify that this will go. All right. So this should go once it reaches 23, which will fill everything up, which is perfect. This will also go at that same point. So what we need... Oh, you already got that set up. So now we need to get our kelp farm going. Right? So now this is going to be the fun bit. This is going to be the fun bit. Kelp farms are always really fun. They are always so much fun. I am actually going to go look at the kelp farm that I did in the past. And we're going to kind of learn from the mistakes that I made. How we can improve it. Do better with it. So, because I do actually have a kelp farm. Nice, Patricia. It's raining. No. How dare you terrorize my villagers? See, the issue is the zombies are spawning. Oh my gosh. Bob. All right, so we're going to go look at this kelp farm. Now, there are multiple things wrong with it. Multiple things. All right, so... Oh, this isn't a... Oh, that is. I don't know if there's actually an issue with the kelp farm. I think the issue was... Okay, so the issue is going to be the size of it, right? That's going to be the issue. We're going to need to make sure it is big enough. Because if it's not, then we're just going to be wasting time waiting on that stuff. So, and our goal is for it to be fully sustainable for all of time. So if it's not fully sustainable, then what the heck are we doing? Like after we put in the initial coal, this should be fully sustainable. So we're going to need a lot of pistons. We're going to need... I use... I'm wondering if I can use slime blocks inside of a kelp farm. I don't think I can, which isn't the end of the world. We'll just go make some more pistons, which I think I do have quite a few on me. So, but... we do need to clean this up, though. We have everything that we need rail-wise done, so... so I can get rid of all the rails in my inventory. We should be done with a lot of the redstone. Like a lot of the redstone that we're going to run into is actually going to wind up being observer redstone, so... And what we'll do is we'll actually make it very similar to our sugarcane. So, even though I think I should do observers for every one, just so that way they do actually all fire, so... You don't know how to make any farms? Well, just... It's one of those things, if you look it up, you'll learn a lot. So... Alright. So, we'll go over here. Where did I set you down? I don't know why. I'm going to put all this stuff in here for now. Put this extra one of you in there. Let's grab some of you. What we're going to do is we're going to go like that right away. And I think what I'm going to do actually is if I just simply... So we're just going to make a bunch of pistons. Like, I think more than that. We'll make that many pistons. So we got 46 there. So I'll need 46 observers. Which I have a whole stack of them there. Which if I just want to test something really quick. This here. This. Oh, that was 100% the wrong direction for that. So if I go like that. And then if I do that, that's not going to power. So I do need the redstone there. All right, so I got that all figured out. Oh my gosh. All right. So I am going to need more hoppers yet again. Woo. All right. Wonderful. All right. So we'll go like that. I think if I do this correctly, we should be able to do this all with glass. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. He accidentally threw his pick. Oh my gosh. All right. So, wonderful. And yeah, like we're going to start this all initially with coal in it. So I'll make sure that I have enough coal in there. And this should ideally all break to a sense where kelp, as long as it's in a full block, should float to the top and go down. And then we're going to have it just basically flow into a hopper line. So I will also need to make sure that I have everything lit up well enough so that it actually can work. So, I do think light level will be important here. I do think light level is going to be very, very important here. So what I need is, so this is going to be the top of it. So basically the water will be at this upper level and cascade down into here. Now how I could work this is we could start right here. Nope. I want you guys. I want you. And I think what I might do is I'll have it start right here. Okay. That. And in order to save us actually a little bit on the hoppers, I'm going to actually go double side like this. Can we do double side like this? I think we can. I think we can. I think we should be able to. Going to be interesting, that's for sure, but I think we should be able to. I'm not going to chance it. I don't think it's going to work. Solely because I just don't think it's going to work. Now, if I do this, and go like this. We can reduce the size of it doing this. So we will have everything going into here. So then we can also use some of this that we already have here. So the observer will be on this level. So the observer will be here. Means the piston will be here, which means this will be the level that our thingamabdoodads are at. So our kelp is at. So wonderful. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You know, I love working with farms that are underneath the ground because it is just so easy to make them and have them work properly. It's just the easiest thing in the world. I'm totally being sarcastic at this moment. It is not easy. It is annoying. I don't know why I keep on doing this to myself. I just do. I think I like the pain. So. But yeah, so. Go like this. This is the level that all this is going to be on. That the kelp is going to be on. So. Wonderful. Let's go. W friends, W friends. W fringe into chat. What I'm going to do just to make my life easier is I'm going to go like this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. They're full. So how many do I have right now? If I go to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. That's 22. 1, 2, 3, 14, 28. Right. I'm at 32 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so we make sure we have enough light level here. There. This is like hands down going to be one of the ugliest farms that I have, just because nothing, like, we're cutting everything out just so that we have space for it, right? So all right. So this is how far we're going to go. You're wondering what we just hit my creaking farm, little amber farm. So, yeah. Kind of didn't know that we were lined up perfectly with that. So, yeah. So, we go like this. This is going to be really, really interesting. All right. All right. Wonderful. So we go like this. 1, 2. I know that's not the right one that I'm supposed to be using, but what I got right now. It's what I got right now. Nighttime, you can hear the creaking spawning. Yo, what's up, Arlo? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. No. I do not have a good relationship with hardcore, so I don't do it. Yeah, I also don't do tests. That's not good. It's not good. Can you solve Steri? I been playing the game. He's gone missing for no reason. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that game, so. No, Harlow. This is a private server. This is a private server, so no. Yeah, and this is also on PC, so. Bollocks. I'm gonna go sleep. Alright, you're all good, Harlow. See you later. I am going to go sleep because I don't like having the creaking spawning like that. There are monsters nearby, the creaking underneath. Good governor. Good governor. I knew eventually I would run into an issue where I would need the creakings to not be spawning down there. I just didn't expect it to be with the kill firm. So, yeah. Also, what am I building? I'm making a kelp farm right now to feed my super smelter, which I have right here. So, yeah. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Yep. Yeah. And I had creaking spawn, which was slightly an issue. So, yay. Now I need to basically just go like this. All of this. So I don't need to worry about that anymore. Yep. Can I play unstable? I do not. I'm not on that server. So I only play on this server because this is a server I want to put my time on. I actually own this, or I rent this server, so yeah. Yeah, I kind of stay on this server. I've fallen. All right, Harlow, you're good. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Harlow. So, I got like this. Then, fish. Nope. I need more glass. I need more glass. I should have more glass. Should have more glass in here, which I wonderful. So While I'm waiting on clearing out all this. So we're going to go like that. Why am I doing this with glass? Well, because I want to. That's the best explanation I can give is I want to. So. Yeah, so we'll go like that with the glass. And all right. All right. Wonderful. Perfect. All right, so I have that center lane going down. Oh, yeah. Didn't mean to place that one there. Then we go like that. Perfect. What we're going to do is we're going to go like this. And okay. Go like this. Wonderful. I miss you, my bucket. I miss you, my bucket. I really like how I made this all the way over here. Because, like, I don't need it over here. Like, it's actually a potential bad thing over here, really. So, go like this. I'm gonna need to replace all this with glass. Because I can't have creaking spawning here, so. Everything that, like, potentially be 3 high needs to be glass. If I do this. Go like this. Where'd the other bucket go? Oh, there it is. I'm not smart in the head. It's alright. That's alright. We all make mistakes sometimes. Sometimes just more often than we want to admit. So. Oh. Need to make sure that I don't do that. Yes. Oh. All right. All right. Perfect. So, what we'll do then, place this down, we'll get the kelp out. I'm gonna go like that real quick. All right. Wonderful. What am I building right now, Toast? I am building a kelp farm right now. And I am building it right underneath one of my builds, so it just gets more complicated. You know what? This is actually a good thing. 'Cause I'll be able to see where they all spawn. So they're not going to be able to spawn there. But they also just spawned. They also just spawned on glass. How active is the SMP? It's not terribly active right now. So they just spawned on glass, which is not ideal. Not ideal. Right now it's just me on this SMP, so which is quite all right. So also good to know that creakings can spawn on anything, so we will need to make sure everything is at least only 2 high whenever we're done with this. So we'll go like this. Yeah, only I'm on it right now. I've had the server for 6 years. So to really ask people to like be on it is kind of weird. So kind of at the point where it's a server because it just makes it easier for me to maintain it. And it doesn't put as much demand on my PC with some of the stuff I have going on. So, interesting. Yeah. Laptura, that's what this is. It's a server. So. How do I want to do this? How do I want to go about this? So what I need to do is I need this to be up like this, right? I think what I do, go like this, and then I'll break my way out. I'll break my way out at the end because I do have respiration on. Okay, that'll be good. So, but yeah, this is a server. Might seem weird, but that's what I do is weird. All right. See how that's an issue? That's an issue. Yeah, that's all that matters. What am I making? I am currently making a kelp farm. I'm currently making a kelp farm, so yeah. Oh, shoot. Hmm. So if I put this here. All right, so that's the issue is I'm missing. Can't really cheap on this. All right. Yeah. I have some quality of life things on, like I do have free cam. It's apparently controversial for some people. But I have free cam on. Then we do have a data pack with player heads that's active. But I think I might actually need to update because I'm not getting magma cubes. So if you're wondering why I'm doing it like this, I am very much so just guessing game right now on where I gotta put these, so it's kind of a all right. Yeah. That's what I use it for too. That's what I use it for too. It's just like apparently it's controversial. Did I know that? No. Do I really care? Not too much. So is what it is. I'm gonna use a tool if I think it's if it's good. So yeah, it does help with terraforming and all that stuff. So it's like I get where like people are like, oh, it's cheating or whatever, but like I totally forgot. I'm building a kelp farm. Do you know what's missing right here? Kelp. Kelpish machine. Ow. Yeah, it's not cheating if you're the only one utilizing it. That is so true. That is so true. We're going to see. We're going to see. I got a weird feeling. Oh no, if that's all like that, then that should be good. That's not ideal. Yeah. Yep. Trying to get away with not doing that, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So. I have bones on me. I don't. So good news. Good news. That worked. That worked. Good thing I grabbed a lot of kelp. Bad news. You're all good, Patricia. You're all good. You're all good, Patricia. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Patricia. But go like this. Bleh. All right, so that one up and over. So that's kind of good. There's a part of me that just didn't know how to get back in there, so I was like, okay, let's see how much it works. And then none of that went up. And I was like, ew, that's not good. That's not good. So, now that I can get underneath again, should be good. But also, if that all went into there... Hmm. All right. So, why are you being... Okay. There we go. I realistically have respiration 3 and golden carrots. Like, I don't need to be breathing right now. I need to look into that. Hmm. All right, this should be good. Yeah, I need to go figure out why that is behaving like it is. But... da, 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 da. Well, why did only 23 of that make it over here? Why is this not working? No. My two... let's do this. Like this. I go like this. Okay, that releases that. Okay. We got that. Why do I have dirt in here, dude? Why do I got dirt in here, man? And glass? What? Dude, what are we doing? I think it has been going. It's just... Yeah, it has been going. It's just it's been I feel like I wanted it to be more, so that's why I did the extra one. Okay. Okay. Now we got it all figured out. Now we got it all figured out. Now we got it all figured out. Now we got it figured out. So we'll come in here. Pull this out. Wonderful. What's up, Interpreter? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We have so much stuff in the inventory. I am going to pull this out just because I want the kelp to do the other side as well. So. You know, throwing that right over top of a hopper was not the smartest decision I've ever made. How you doing, Interpreter? There was another one that I did the exact same thing to. I just don't know where I did it. But I feel like I just picked it up. I did, because there's the button. There's the button. All right. So, now that we got that in place, now we get to do the fun bit on this side. All right. So let's get rid of some of these blocks we're not going to need. Just to open up our inventory a little bit more. And we'll go like this. Does water get rid of creakings, or am I just crazy? Oh, I probably got rid of its spawnable area. So it got too far away for too long and couldn't get back to where its heart was at, right? Or it's just daytime. Or it's just daytime. It's just daytime. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. So. Alright. So we're going to go like this. Go like this. Yeah, if I don't get rid of this, it's just going to be annoying. We can always add in redstone afterwards. Oh, I am so happy that I came out here. Oh my gosh. Imagine the pain that would have caused. Imagine the pain that would have caused. Oh my gosh. All right. Like, I would have seen it on the inside here, but still, at the same time, I'm happy I saw that when I did. All right. All right. That shouldn't have caused too many issues, so wonderful. Oh, now that would cause issues. Believe it or not, that didn't cause any issues. How in the world did we get that lucky? How did we get that lucky? Look at us. Look at us. All right. Mm-hmm. So, that. Mm-hmm. All right. Perfect. So we're gonna go like this. Go this down like so. And this will actually complete our kelp farm. So this should be fully automated after this. Oop. So what I'll do in order to get this, I'll actually break this, break that. Oh, that just felt amazing on the GPU. I think we're going to have losses naturally in that, but should be fine. Like as it grows up. Now I just got to wait and see if it will actually grow back. Because if it doesn't grow back, then we got an issue. This stuff's growing, but this other stuff isn't. So. Okay, so that is growing back. So that's good. And that did cycle. Hmm. Yeah. We got that going there. Now. That crafter is good. That one isn't. And this one isn't. All right. All right. No problem, no issue. We have everything we need, minus the soul sand, which is right here. So, also going to see how much glass I have. None more in here. So, all right, so the dead just fire. So, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm going to need more glass. No. No, I really got to make a way that's like actually a way out of here. I do have a way that's out of here. I got to go over here, all the way over here. Now, how are you outside of this? All right, so yeah, wonderful. No, I'm sorry, little one. I'm sorry, little one. You're my joy. All right. Show. Oh my gosh, 3.5 hours. Yeah. Once we get this last little bit in, we'll call it a night then. I just need a little bit more glass. A little bit more glass. But luckily we know exactly where that's at. So. Ba-ba. It's definitely more than we need, but if we learned anything so far tonight, it's that I always overdo. Why do I always overdo it? Well, because I have an issue. And the only solution is more cowbell. Who schmeckles to anybody that got that reference? No, Oliver, no. It's a joke about me quitting to become a smelter, and we've been working on a super smelter all night. So it's an April Fool's thing, a late one, because I wasn't live yesterday. Because I had to start or work with a youth group last night. So no, I'm not quitting. You guys can't be rid of me that easily. Things are actually going way too well for me to actually consider that right now anyways, so. All right. Remember how I said I didn't need this water earlier? Yeah, now I do need it. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Yeah. Because you know, like, the common thing to do right now is, like, the common thing for people to do is, like, oh, I'm leaving. And I saw people making, like, oh, I got banned on Minecraft and I don't stream Minecraft anymore. So, like, me making that reference would be pointless. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, what's up, Khalib? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I do. How you doing? Caleb? Is that just a way to say Caleb? It's just a way to say Caleb, isn't it? Yo. How are they already down here? I'm wondering how to say your name. Is it Caleb or? Right, not Caleb. Khalib. I'm not gonna lie, it's wild that the villagers are making their way down here like this. All right, so we'll do. Oh my gosh. We're just going to destroy all of our redstone that we have over here. All right. Apparently we didn't destroy any redstone. Somehow. Somehow we didn't. All right. So, what am I making right now? I am making a super smelter / dried kelp farm. So, we're actually just about done with it. I never made that circuit. Whoops daisies. Whoops daisies. But yeah. All right, so take you, take one of you, you here, put you here, put you here, put you here. Don't know why I constantly have that oak log plank. Actually, I know exactly where that's from, so. So what we'll do is we'll go like this. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Wonderful. So do I want it to wait that long, or do I want it to... I think I want it to wait that long because I want there to be a lot in the system. So but if I do that, I think I had it at the right. I think I had it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know how to make an orbital strike cannon? I do not. I have a lot of people saying I should do it, and I looked it up and I went, I am not building that for my server because, yeah, I really like my server, so I'm not doing that to my server. All right. All right. That's all hooked up. This is going to sound really stupid. Likelihood. No, that's not stealing it. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes I think with my brain, sometimes I don't think at all. Is it an issue? Yes, quite a bit actually. Quite a bit actually. How old was I when I started playing Minecraft? 13. I was playing like alpha. So I've known about Minecraft for a very, very, very long time. All right. So I do have everything set up the way that I want to down there. Oh my gosh. That reminds me, I need to light up the heights of all this stuff. But if we come in here, ooh, I got kelp in there. Why did I have kelp? Yeah, so we're getting smooth stone in here. Well, this stuff is all working properly how it should. I don't like that. If we go like that, we should get rid of that issue, ideally. Am I playing on multiplayer? I am playing on a server. But at this point in time, I'm really the only one that is actually on the server, so... I am curious... I rent the server. Okay, this does need to hold off. I rent the server from Apex Hosting. But yeah. I need this to actually fill up with a decent amount of these. So, oh my gosh, I about had a heart attack. I thought that was a witch. It wasn't. but I thought it was. And that's the problem. All right. So this way I'll get like 4 into this one at a time, and I'll get 6 into the other ones. So hopefully that will smooth all this out, because I do need help to actually like propagate in there. What is the most challenging thing I've done in Minecraft? Actually, if I go over here, I would say this is the most challenging thing I did. Why are you there? Why are you there? I would say probably this. So what this is an overflow system. So whenever this chest completely fills, it'll actually remove 3 items, and it will go down into this overflow system. So I'll have a full chest up here. So I can come pull wheat from this. It'll fill up. I can come pull beetroots from this. It'll fill up. But then I don't need to move it anywhere. It just all moves underneath. And I can actually come down here and grab everything, or be like, oh, well, I need a lot of hay bales. Well, this is full, but it's not enough. Come down here, grab the overflow, just make a bunch of hay bales. So it seems like a pretty simple system, but for me, with very limited redstone knowledge, this is all, I'm sure somebody has this design out there, but this is all my design. So I doubt I'm the first one to do something like this. So, but I'm also going to work with keeping it, or incorporating it with a future build. So I'm going to work with incorporating it with another build, or a different build later on. So that way I can actually all right. Yo, what's up, Daniel? So, but yeah, this will just unload constantly, and it's actually really, really nice for that. So, but I'm actually going to use it and incorporate it into a system up in like a grand library. Oh my gosh, Daniel. I'm going to use it like in a grand library setting. where we will actually be able to... I'm going to have an unloader, and then I'm also going to have a system that'll keep like a minimum of everything plus 3 full. So the overflow will actually refill the top shelves. So I just need to work on the refill side of it. But I'm excited for it. Your 5K day Minecraft Hardcore World. Oh my gosh, Daniel. So, yeah. I'm actually really happy that I finally got this done and we got it done within this build. So, I'm actually really happy to have this done. There will definitely be inefficiencies, but this one actually seems to be working better than this one. Yes, Khalib. I'm playing on Java Edition. I'm wondering if these are actually from not having complete... I don't have actual full water sources there. Or it just hadn't fired in a while. Yeah, this is Java Edition. So. But yeah. We got dish all done. I'm super stoked about that. And yeah. Yeah, we got this all done. I'm super stoked about that. I think I'm going to call it for tonight. We've been live for almost 4 hours, which is crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, let me out. Let me out. Yeah, so we're going to zip on over. And how did you name tag an armor stand? It's a part of a data pack that I have. So part of a data pack that I have. Play one day of Minecraft. Yeah. You're all good. Yeah, it's a data pack. It's an add-on. It also is how I can adjust the armor stands like I do. So, yeah. But yeah, so we're going to end it there. So as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will catch you in the next stream. Bye. Here's the awkward part. Always the awkward part where I just need to pause like this. And yeah. But yeah, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome.